summary of reflex types, we talked about somatosomatic reflexes. That's simply like a knee-jerk reflex. There's a stretch of a muscle. It causes a myotatic reflex arc to occur. So afferent stretch comes in. The response is efferent involuntary muscular contraction. That's a real easy of a somatosomatic. Or any of your pain things. You lean on a hot stove. Well, you don't have to think, my hand is burning, let me remove it. You stop, you touch something hot, you step on something, it just happens at the cord. Burst of nociceptive impact, you pull your hand off without even thinking. Hot soup gets thrown on you and your hand lashes out. It's a somatosomatic reflex. There wasn't a thought involved. Okay? And athletes, wrestling. We used to learn techniques where you'd come and you'd come in and you'd touch and push. If you wanted them to come at you so that you could set something up, you'd set it up by pushing them away. Because the involuntary reflexes, if you push somebody away, they automatically are going to come opposite that. It's a muscle reflex. They can't control that unless they anticipate what you're doing and move away from you ahead of time. So you set up an involuntary reflex. Okay? Somatovisceral has to do with muscular things, something coming in through the soma, touch, tactile movements, forces, mechanical forces running through the body, expressing themselves efferently into the what? Into the viscera. Into the viscera. And therefore, a somatic or an afferent impulse coming into the body is going to have its primary expression in the viscera, because that's where the efferent expression is. Okay? A viscerosomatic means that the information or the stimuli, the afferent portion, is coming in from the viscera. You ate an all-you-can-eat Indian buffet, and you had extremely hot curry. And that's causing a direct trauma and irritation to the lining of your stomach or your intestine. And then you're like, oh, my back's getting tight, my mid-thoracics are really getting tight. What did I do? I didn't lift anything weird, I didn't do this, but I went to the all-you-can-eat Indian buffet and got a really hot, spicy food. So what did I do? The afferent nociceptive stimuli approached the viscera first. And through its efferent expression, which looped up into the soma, that's where you're manifesting the symptomatology. Make sense? Yeah. Visceral would be like if there's something to the gut, some irritation to the gut, an infection, something like that, and it simply propagates out through the viscera, adjacent to it, and influences the surrounding structures through that mechanism. Appendicitis causing everything to shut down. Okay? And then, of course, the mind interaction, the hypothalamic input, corticospinal tracts,